So I'm triggered enough that I felt like I needed to make a video about it. I just got home from church. I'm still all sparkly from church. And, okay, so on the last Friday of every month, our church has music. They have a singing act come. It's always fairly nice. Last month we had the New Floridians, and that was actually the night that I gave my life to Jesus Christ. That was the night that I became saved. Since then, I've been to church every night that they have church. Sunday mornings, Sunday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, sometimes Friday nights. I'm always there. I'm up at the church helping whenever I can, or going to the nursing home to visit people whenever they come to pick me up to take me. I have not had any problems with this church. Since I started going to this church, I have felt nothing but love. Literally, I have gotten more love from this church than I have received from anybody in my life ever. So I really, really don't like what happened tonight even more, because it makes me think badly of these people that up until tonight have done me no wrong. But tonight, we had a singing group come in, the Harper Brothers. There was a lot of people. There was probably 70 people there. I've never seen that many people in that church. They get through their act and go to collect the collection plate, which is a love offering for their payment. And they say that they want to talk about something real quick. And they pull out this petition. And they start asking people to sign this petition to stop Jacksonville from converting bathrooms to unisex bathrooms. Now, while they're talking about this, I'm looking around and seeing all of the people that have been so good to me cheering, excited, enthusiastic about this horrible thing that they're trying to pass. Now, I guess most people wouldn't be upset about it. I think probably there's more people wanting the bathrooms to stay gendered than there are wanting them to be neutral. The reason it hits me so strongly is because my first husband, the man that I fell in love with and married, the only one that I've married, I haven't ever been remarried. I've never felt that way about anyone else to want to get remarried. Hi. Sorry. There's Misty. Hi, Misty. Anyways, I've never felt that way about anybody else. So, he is still very much in my heart. And he is transgendered. I should say she, is living as a woman now. That's hard for me to accept. I'm not going to lie. I used the wrong pronoun because I married a man. And in my mind, it's difficult for me to accept. But that's not the reason we separated. I supported the crossover. I supported everything that she went through. The reason we broke up was because I was being cheated on and abused. But that's not here nor there. I still love my first husband. And I always will. And because I still love him, I will defend his right to use the bathroom. I know that people don't like transgendered people. I'm aware of the hate, and especially here in the South, I'm aware. But it bothers me because they're not doing anything to you at all. How is my husband becoming a woman hurting you? How is a man peeing in a woman's bathroom hurting you? And I know people will scream, oh, but they're pedophiles. Oh, but our children aren't safe. If you think your child is not old enough to defend itself, go into the bathroom with your child. And then you know it's safe, don't you? Why is your child in public if it can't defend itself? And if your child is not out in public alone, then why aren't you going into the bathroom with them to keep them safe? Because there are more children molested in bathrooms by people of their own sex than there are by people of the opposite sex. But most of the molestation that happens to children happens from family members. It's not happening in the bathroom at Target or the bathroom at Walmart. There's not transgendered pedophiles hanging out waiting. The pedophiles that these children are having to fend off are their own fathers or uncles or friends of the family. I know this from experience. No man in Walmart ever touched me, but my father did, and my father's friends did. And I know a lot of women who will tell the same thing. Your fear of your child being touched by somebody is brainwashing you to what is actually a threat to that. You're wanting so badly to blame the gays and the transgendered community and say they're the perverts, they're the pedophiles, they're the ones that we need to push aside and stop. But it's not. They're the ones that are trying to live their lives and be comfortable in their own bodies. So, it bothered me a lot to have that petition passed around at church. It bothered me a lot to see all of these people that I had only ever seen as kind supporting so much hate. And I know that that's how a lot of Christians are, and I don't like it. I don't think Jesus said, start over. Jesus said, love your neighbor. Love your neighbor. He didn't say love your neighbor unless they're gay. Love your neighbor unless they're a little weird. He said don't judge. He didn't say don't judge unless you really don't approve of their life. He didn't say spread hate and fear if you don't approve of something. He said don't fucking judge. Don't fucking judge. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know everything Jesus said. I haven't read the Bible enough to say that I know all of his words or even all of the stories in the Bible. But I know for a fact that he said love everybody and not to judge. That's God's job. If God really wants my husband in hell for the choice that he made, that's his job to judge him. Not mine, not yours, not my churches, not my pastors, not my cats. It's not your job to judge anyone. It's not my job to judge anyone. And I thought that I had found a church that understood that. And apparently I was wrong.